It's my Wellness Wednesday. This is Katie, and I'm having a Wellness Wednesday for my personal Facebook page this week instead of my other page, because why not? And I'm also on Instagram tonight, and the topic is one thing to never eat again. And it's fun to come do this at night. I just thought more people might be able to hop on live instead of watching the recording versus I usually do them about lunchtime on Wednesday. And what is the one thing that you should never eat again? Drum roll. It is artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, and I have eaten so many of them. I have eaten a lifetime of it. I used to be a Diet Coke addict. Anybody else a Diet Coke or a diet drinker junkie? If it had Splenda in it or NutraSweet in it, I ate it. I grew up in the 80s, and it was like the fat-free revolution, and I thought that was the best thing ever. But why not? You know, when we know why, we do better, and we can't unlearn what we know. And why we want to not have this stuff. And let me tell you what this stuff is. It's the stuff in the pink and yellow and blue packets. There's actually 5 of them that I know of that are artificial fake sweeteners. They're saccharin. I can't even pronounce them all, which is a sign you shouldn't eat it. Asuflame. I don't even know what that one is. Aspartame, neotame, and sucralose. So, if you don't know, they all cause cancer, but beyond that concern of a neurotoxin, a gut toxin, a brain toxin, is that they are, according to the Harvard Medical School, 36% of people that consume a high quantity of these products, they have a 36% higher chance of the metabolic syndrome. And so that's like a group of diseases like heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. Those are all like, if you have like more than one of those, you are like in this metabolic syndrome situation. And the other startling statistic is that 67% of these people that consume this stuff get type 2 diabetes. It increases your chances. 67 type 2 diabetes. And isn't that why people have this? I know that my stepfather-in-law has type 2 diabetes and is always getting like the ice cream and the candy that has this stuff in it, right? That's crazy. And so it actually creates an insulin response in our body to crave more sugars, like carbohydrates and candies and things like that. So that is bad. And the European Union, that's like the United States FDA. If you're on here live and you're in the UK, give a little shout out. They have I don't know where they are today on all of their bans, but back in 2016, they banned all this stuff from their baked goods. So like a cookie that maybe has Splenda in it for the sweetener. So all that was banned. So they took it out of their products. And in fact, the EU has banned over 1,400 ingredients from all their products, not just food products, but like your shampoo, your mascara, your deodorants, all those things. And the United States has banned about 11. Just let that sink in for a minute on how protected you are living in the United States. You can't trust what's on the shelf. You have to look. So sugar is probably better for you, or a natural sweetener like a stevia. I actually have a stevia plant. I live in Austin, Texas, growing in my garden right now. It's been 95 degrees, 100 degrees for 3 months, and it's alive. And you just can taste the leaves, and they're sweet. So that's a natural form, or just like a pure cane sugar. That's your better choice, not a highly refined processed sugar. So when you get yourself off of these sweet things over time, in about 14 to 30 days, your body will quit craving them. You won't like the sweet tea anymore. You won't like the sugar soda anymore. It'll be too sweet. So you have to get off of it for a while. So that's the one thing I want you guys off of. If you quit one thing, artificial sweeteners, now you know why. They're not good. And I appreciate you tuning in to the Wellness Wednesday. I have a 30-day clean eating group starting the second week of this month. My first week one, October 7th, my first Monday of the month is already pretty much closed. It'd be kind of hard to join it now, but the next one I think is the 21st. I'm not sure. It's the second Monday of the month if you want to get in and get off the gut and brain toxins. Shoot me your Wellness Wednesday questions, what topics, what ingredients, what things you want to know about. It can be food, it can be nutrition, it can be skincare, it can be phthalates, parabens, dairy, whatever, or hot topics like those trendy diets like the keto and the paleo and what's up with the Whole30, all those things. So let me know. I'm happy to answer your questions. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.